So I'm just going to give you a quick run through of how I made this track, Cabasa. Okay, so it's based on really, so I'll just give you a little play of it. So it's kind of based around this sound. So this is a sample of some kind of church bells that I didn't record. I went to a church in Russia and they were playing these strange kind of flat bells, and I bought a CD of it. So that's kind of how it sounded, although I put this satin with a flange effect on and a reverb, just a ballad reverb in Ableton. Then I actually copied it and I put a low pass filter on it, and with a bit of modulation, I think. No, that's coming from the auto pan. Yeah, so I just basically low passed it, then put just a bit of EQ and then a long reverb and then full wet on send 3, which is a ping pong delay with quite high feedback. Yeah, so it makes this sound. And basically I just automated the auto pan to come on for the first one of each one and then not to be on for the next ones. And then also automated the cutoff to kind of come up, just give it a bit of movement. Yeah, so then I probably did the drums. That would have started off, they started off roughly like this. Yeah, so I think quite often I just have one kit, but so I've got everything on different channels. What I probably did is start with one kit and then extract chain, which is what I quite like to do. So if you start off with a kit, this is an Ableton kit, right room. If you want to take the kick out, yeah, so I did that. So this is kick plastic, which is what I used, and then I did the go to here, extract chain, and then I got it on its own channel. So yeah, the kick here is kick plastic, but then I beefed it up. So that's just the acoustic kit, but then for the main drop, beefed it up with a heavy, actually 2 heavy kicks from my trusty Wave Alchemy sample collection. Yeah, yeah. So basically, program the beat. Here's the kick. So you can see I've got the big kick just on the main hits, and then the smaller acoustic kits as well as like an accent. Yeah, so with my drums, I tend to do a little, I haven't done it here, so I've got an 8-bar loop. Then I took the drums away in this part, and then I added a little fill here. With the delay send put onto the snare. Yeah, there. So that's a send D, which is a kind of crazy ping pong delay. I probably made this send just for this moment in the track. It's a bit excessive to have 2 ping pong delays, but you know. Yeah, so then I got a bass using trusty Zebra 2 by Yuhi. Yeah, I remember not being super happy with this sound, but actually growing to like it. So yeah, it's fairly basic. It's just got 2 oscillators. Oscillator 1's a sawtooth. Oscillator 2 is also a sawtooth. They're just slightly detuned with a low pass filter with an envelope on it, a bit of overdrive, and then a contrasting bass sound for with the LFO. So again, that's Zebra. What have I got going on here? Yeah, so basically a variation of the default sound that comes with it. It's got that noise, but it's not actually turned up, so it's not actually doing anything. Yeah, so a similar thing really, just detuned and then with a filter on it. This one sounds higher up. Probably can't hear that because it's off the studio the iMac monitors. Yeah, and then that's pretty much it. Then I had this quite nice. This is a loop from Wave Alchemy Afro Latin, which just kind of happened to fit in quite nicely. But I thought I'd introduce it with just a little bits at a time, so I cut it. Yeah. So then in the track, it's kind of. Yeah, also these shakers of the Afro Latin, I think these are from the free sample pack that you can download free. So yeah, that seemed to fit in quite nicely. Yeah, and then a little swoosh. I think I made in Batzilla, another Yahoo synth, but I bounced it because it took quite a lot of CV. It's fairly basic noise. Noise sweep, but I think there's got two outputs and one noise is going left, one noise is going right, so it creates a nice stereo effect. Then I in this part of the track added some ride cymbals, which I love. To keep it moving, and also a little organ sound, Rhodes or something. Yeah, I kept it quite low in the mix just because I didn't want it to be very dominant, just like a background thing. And that's pretty much it until we come to the breakdown, and I made this sound. Which I'm quite happy with. I've made it in Omnisphere. Yeah, I put this velocity thing in. The idea was to give it some randomization, but I guess I didn't like it in the end because I turned it off. So yeah, I'm using this preset Reflective Nylon Tremolo, and I guess I just played this on the keyboard and messed around until I got something I like, some kind of arpeggio thing. I've just got it fading up in volume here. One thing I was quite happy with is I put a little pitch blend automation just on these. I think that gives it a lot more of a kind of realistic feel. Yeah, and then this sound is something I recorded in India, and I was recorded quite a lot, but I haven't used much. But that's one thing I used. Just kept it very quiet, EQ'd all the low end out of it. It might have been Singapore actually. It was on the same trip. Yeah, and then so for the second drop, it sounds like that. So that's pretty much it basically. Yeah, you can hear there I've got a little bit of delay automation. You can see that there, that's ping pong. Oh, that's my crazy ping pong with two ping pongs. yeah, give it a bit of movement. That's about it really. Okay, thanks very much, and see you next time.